Come to think of it.
Uhaw. Morning, good KaCantothinkers. How are you? Is everything alright? It has been 2 years since I began my life here in New York, and to be honest, I am still not that accustomed to those greetings. I understand that it is a cultural norm, but for a person like me who is longing for connection, especially on a bad day at the office, it is dreadful. But don't get me wrong, I know, and I will get used to these. So, how are you guys? My last episode was 5 months ago. I know I said I'll try to work out in doing more episodes, but I was so busy with life that I couldn't find the time to record and to do an episode. If you're following my podcast, you know that I've been dealing with some problems around 5 to 7 months ago, and I am grateful that you are still listening to me, even though I resonate with negativity. What did I do to get out of the situation? As always, I dig deep within myself, spark a plug on my heart, and pray for a clearer mind, bigger heart, and stronger wellness. I listed some goals that I wanted to achieve before this year ends. Small goals, only three to be exact, that I think attainable with my circumstances. First is to enroll in a jiu-jitsu gym. 10 years ago, when I was in Brunei Darussalam, I enrolled in a local jiu-jitsu gym, Bosido Martial Arts, under Professor Easy Anwar. I trained for a month, but because of work, I stopped attending classes and eventually abandoned my training. I did not have a proper goodbye to the gym when I left the country. And even when I returned to my homeland, I couldn't find a way to continue training for various reasons. I checked out several gyms in Manhattan, but almost all the classes conflict with my work schedule. So, yeah, the first goal was not accomplished, but at least I have something to look forward for next year. Second on my list is to have more time learning and improving on my videography skills. A big check. I pushed myself to shoot and create video montage of the city and make it as content on my Instagram page. Hashtag Husky Daily. I also got some gigs, pre bono, small and big ones, such as being a videographer for Heart Evangelista's vlog, I Am Heart, Episode 1, which highlights her New York Fashion Week experience. If you haven't watched it, check it out. Third was joining an art exhibition. New York City is a melting pot of cultures and people from all over the world. It has a rich artistic tapestry, from big Broadway shows to small galleries in the back of bars. Since I started working on a day job, I tried to balance it by going to art exhibitions and slowly meeting like minded people. I am still considering myself as an outsider on the art scene, and I guess the validation of it is joining an art show. Keeping my priorities in check, I really don't push myself to have this goal accomplished. Maybe because I focus my extra time sharpening my videography skills. And yes, I don't have that luxury of time to do everything. I work 6 days, by the way, and this December I am working 7 days. Again, just push that one on next year's goal. Having done only one out of three goals in 6 months, I am contemplating what I am feeling. I am tired. Physically, I think I can still manage, but mentally and emotionally, I am tired. Is it even important? Should I just be thankful that I am still privileged to have a steady cash flow? Amidst this global recession, I never imagined myself to be a part of this rat race. I guess this is really growing up and getting old. As the saying goes, the beauty of life is while we cannot undo what is done, we can see it, understand it, learn from it, and change so that every new moment is spent not in regret, guilt, fear, or anger, but in wisdom, understanding, and love. If you know me and had an interaction with me 15 years ago, you will probably have a perception of me as a lost child, undisciplined, and badly behaved. That is when I am at the peak of my darkness. My heart is full of anger. I was at my lowest point, I guess. I tried to snap out of it, but it was never easy. It took me years. From anger, it became guilt, then eventually turned to regret. Since then, I lost many people in the process, but only a few, two or three individuals matter the most. You know who you are. I hope somehow the algorithm will recommend my podcast to you so you can listen to this. I am sorry. I accepted my past mistakes and used all the pain as a springboard to get out of my black hole. I learned how to value life more, my family, friends, those who stayed. Eventually, I learned how to contain my demons. The past week was so emotionally and mentally draining. I just keep on reminding myself that I came a long way from the person 15 years ago. When you thought that you figure out life already, another struggle will come and test your mettle. I want to thank Kuya Nico, and Father Jobet for listening and for the consoling advices. To my friends who answered my calls and responded to my messages. Thank you very much. Heartfelt condolences to the whole Ringor family. May all the sweet memories of Kuya Aiki bring you solace during this time. To my brother Angelo and to my friend Juan and to everyone who is going into a rough path. I hope you have clearer mind to see the right direction. You may lose the battle, but I believe that you can win the war. Tatag, choose life. Padayon.